With me in the studio is, of course, everybody's favorite Everton Mlalazi, and we're just, of course, catching up with him. The last time we spoke to him, he was launching an album. So now we need to figure out, where is he in this space? What has he done so far? And, of course, he's a new father. Good morning.
Good morning, Candice.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
How are you coping with baby?
I think we're good now.
Yeah.
First few months, no. He turned 4 months yesterday.
Oh, bless.
So now we sleep, and he actually sleeps the whole night, so we're good.
I'm very curious.
Yeah.
Are you the dad who wakes up in the middle of the night if the baby's crying, or you're like,
Look, I think there's a certain cry that can...
You can tell the cries apart,
by.
really?
Then there's that type of crying that says, oh, I think now I have to work out.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You know what? I mentioned that the last time we sat down, you were launching an album.
Yes.
How's that going? How's the album been received?
Yeah.
The feedback you've been getting from it. It's been a while now.
Album has been received very well. And I think since the last time we spoke, we've launched the album in Bulawayo, and we then started a tour here in Harare, in Masvingo, recently in Mutare. But outside that, we've also been touring regionally. So besides locally, we've been also in South Africa, in Nigeria, in Zambia. Yeah, to try and get the music out there as much as possible.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I've been seeing, I think I don't know if it's just this year that I've really been paying attention to it, but there's been a nice little trend where we've got artists from the region also coming in for these large shows, and then you guys also going out. How much work has the gospel music industry deliberately put into ensuring these connections are there, are viable, and are transferable to those who are coming up in the industry?
Look, I think there's so much work. There's so much work that has been put in. People have engaged in collaborative work. Sometimes not necessarily a collaboration in terms of a song, but collaborative work where you say, I'm doing a show, and then, so for example, I was in Mutare for one of my, one of the tours we were having just this past weekend. And Kenan Nyati, who's from South Africa, came through, and we didn't have to pay him anything, but because he was here for some other business, he came through. We gave him a slot. It was amazing. And I've been to South Africa sometimes on some work, and I've ended up being on shows because of the relationships. Because when people know you are in town, they're like, oh, we're having this, would you want to come? And sometimes there's actually also properly planned shows where you actually plan for it and say there's this happening. There was South Africa Gospel Goes Classic that happened, I think, a month or so ago at the Carnival City in Joburg. They invited me to do a Shona song there, Upper Mambo, and it was amazing. And this weekend, as you know, we've got Spirit of Praise coming to Harare tomorrow. They actually, I think all artists arrive at 10:25 tomorrow morning for the show in the evening. And then after that, in the morning tomorrow, on Saturday, we all leave to South Africa because there's now rehearsals for Crown Gospel Awards, which are on the following day, on Sunday. Besides being a nominee, I'm also performing there.
Congratulations!
So
on
it's doors opening. I believe God has just began to open doors for us. It's a beautiful season for us.
So it's wonderful to watch. It's a marvel to see how the machine is just moving and rolling. And as you're saying, a lot of it is a lot of relationships that are being fostered, a lot of relationships that are being deliberately set up and playing into each other. But I love it for the audience,
Yeah.
because now, you know, you're mentioning taking a South African artist to Motare,
Yeah.
where they've probably listened to him, but also felt like if I want to catch him, I might have to catch him when he visits Harare.
Yeah.
And now you're like, no, don't worry, we've brought him
there.
to you,
Yeah.
so you can enjoy that as well. I love where you're going with it, and I see the vision, and I appreciate it. You've been doing a lot, and you continue to do a lot.
Yeah.
Do you not get tired?
Well, I mean, music, gospel music, that is for me, it's a passion. So besides it being something I deliberately do, out of I must get the message, I must get the good news of salvation, I must get encouragement to people out there. Besides that, you know, music is a passion. So I can never get tired. I think I'll get tired when I die.
I love that.
Yeah.
Tell me about the 2nd of December.
It is actually on the 24th.
Oh, it's 24th. I don't know,
Yes.
why did I think? Oh no, I've also got a lot.
So
2nd of December is what's stuck in my head. Okay.
Okay, so it's on the 24th, which is tomorrow. We have Spirit of Praise coming to Harare at the Hippodrome in Braeside. I believe it's a one-of-a-kind type of a show, because what we've heard before is we've heard some of these artists come by themselves to Zimbabwe. Benjamin Dube has been here. I think Takindo has been here. Maybe Omega has been here as well. But now they're part of this ensemble called Spirit of Praise. I mean, it's an amazing ensemble. I think them with Joy Celebration are the cream in South Africa. So now you're going to have Benjamin Dube, Omega, Ayanda Ntanzi, Taki, I say Dumi, Kokstad, Matima, you know, among so many artists, even Kenan Yati, are going to be there tomorrow in one show. So you don't have to be, for me to see so and so, I have to know all of them are coming, and it's going to be, you know, one big, you know, one big happy party we're going to have there. And obviously, I've been slotted in there, thank God. So I'm also so excited, you know, that I'm going to be part of it. We have Sharon and Ella Cherai as well, who are going to be part of it. Show will be hosted by our own Becky Kay and the Kapswaras, Lincoln and Kosi. So it's going to be amazing.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Sounds absolutely fantastic. What time do doors open? How much is it going to cost us?
Doors open 6 p.m. 6 p.m. on the dot. And tickets are going for $20, which is the standard one, 50 VIP, 100 VVIP. And the VVIP obviously also has, you know, meet and greet with those artists and other things as well included in there. So I believe it's going to be an amazing night.
I definitely believe it is.